Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Kubernetes. So what is Kubernetes? It's a container orchestration platform. We have a number of components, a control plane, a cluster, nodes within that cluster, kubelets, pods, containers. It all gets rather complex. For the purposes of the exam, you don't need to know that much other than Kubernetes is essentially an alternative to ECS. It's a way you can run containers on AWS, but also on other platforms. So one common reason you might want to use Kubernetes is because you're trying to do stuff across multiple cloud providers. So you could run your Kubernetes cluster in AWS and then have a replica cluster running in Azure, for example. That's a common use case as to why you might want Kubernetes. I'm not going to go too much into the details of what each individual component is here, but essentially a node you can think of as an EC2 instance because that's what it would run on. A pod is one or more containers, just as in ECS. A task is one or more containers. So those two things are analogous. The control plane is something that is managed for you by AWS if you're running EKS, and we'll talk about that in a separate tutorial, as I say. Until next time, here's a nice overview for you. Enjoy the cloud.